Got to get to the big story we are following. Really, much of the country's looking at this story. The hurricane headed for Florida, Hurricane Helene. This is a live look at the Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we've been there, and you know when you are up there, it sways just on a normal day.
That's right.
So Helene is now a Category 3 storm. It's expected to strengthen to a Category 4 by the time it makes landfall. That's expected to happen later tonight.
And this system is so large, Matt, that we are going to feel it in a way that we don't. I mean, we typically see remnants of hurricane systems, but this one's different.
Right. And a lot of it's different due to its path. A lot of times we get something to hit the Gulf and it kind of meanders off towards the east. This time it's going the other way. You probably notice, why is it bending that way? Yeah. It's this Fujiwara effect that we're talking about, but because it's going the other way, we actually get a maximum wind on the north side of the cyclone, which means you get 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts that are going to be possible. Normally, we don't get it that bad. You know, we've had times where you have 40-mile-per-hour winds. 60, that takes it up a notch.
And all day long, right?
All day long, yes. So we're talking about winds above 40 for the entire daylight hours of tomorrow. Let's get into some of the weeds now. We've got that weather impact alert. That is for all day tomorrow. Clouds are continuing to thicken up for the eastern half of Indiana. Right now, we're still mainly dry. We've had a couple sprinkles around IU, but most of us should stay dry for the next couple of hours. But by about 11 o'clock, some of the rain will start to arrive. This is how large the storm system is. The hurricane force winds are about 120 miles wide. Indiana is 140 miles per hour, give or take a little bit there. So we're talking about almost the width of Indiana just for hurricane force winds. It's now upgraded just a little bit more on winds, 125 miles per hour. Still safely in that Category 3 storm category, but we're likely to reach Category 4 before it makes landfall just before midnight tonight. That's why we have a weather impact alert here, because as it comes at us, it makes a left-hand turn from the storm's perspective, and that kind of boomerangs all this wind right into central Indiana. 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts right there in the late afternoon and early evening hours, but it generally windy all day. But those gustiest winds 2 to 9 o'clock, big impacts for football games tomorrow. And make sure you've got things charged and ready to go, because we're going to have some power outages across central Indiana. Very windy day for school tomorrow. Inside recess all across central Indiana as the rain comes down and the winds just pick up. In fact, by the time you're picking up the kids from school, we're going to have some wind gusts above 50 miles per hour, sustained closer to about 30. Rain arrives overnight tonight, and the rain just keeps on coming all day long. At times it'll become a little bit lighter, but then it'll pick right back up. In fact, there's a big wave probably coming at us 4, 5, 6 o'clock with some scattered downpours the rest of the evening, plus just a lot of wind as well. When we're talking about wind, we think it's going to peak there close to about 60 miles per hour right about 6 o'clock. Very windy weather, wind gusts all day long. The max wind that you can see here, 50 to 60 across much of central Indiana. We are right in this bullseye of a wind spike. It's going to be very windy for football games tomorrow. Tri-West taking on Lebanon. We're going to be talking about a lot of wind here all the way through the evening for all games across central Indiana. So that's why we have that weather impact alert, power outages, a lot of heavy rain and wind. And after the wind, we're still going to stay showery and a little breezy all weekend long. Eventually, by about Tuesday, we should get rid of most weather chances and get some clear skies. But long duration winds, that's what we're talking about. Let's switch over to some traffic right now. I want to take you to the northeast side of this city where we still have that accident on I-69 in the southbound lanes right there next to 82nd Street. I believe we got a camera here in just a moment, but we're down to about 20 mile per hour just speed headed southbound. You may want to go ahead and take Allison Road if you want to head downtown. Otherwise, it is a slow go all the way to about 465. You can see the traffic backing up. We've had the 2 left lanes now closed as crews continue to respond to this incident. We'll have more updates on traffic here in a little bit, and Angela will have an update on Hurricane Helene in just about 10 minutes. All right.